Welcome to episode 7. Frank teaches patience with the puppets. Snow, the musical instrument that's a Cora, all about instruments, Indian Sylvie, kittens, and a fairyland cello loop. Now, Frank teaches us about patience.
Today.
Good morning, Rufus.
Hi, Frank. Today we're going to talk about patience because you have a lot of patience. Your wife does not have so much patience, but you are amazing. So we would like to interview you because sometimes I get super impatient when my dog food is late and I am rather grouchy. So what is the secret to your ability to wait for things?
I think because I have no choice. I get too stressed out if I try to push things beyond their natural rhythm.
Yes, but there's lots of people that get very stressed out, but they do it anyway. They can't seem to stop. So what is your secret? What do you think his secret is?
Well, I would suggest, now for me, I think it just comes naturally, but I would suggest trying to take a deep breath.
Let's all take a deep breath.
And just slow down because it feels good. That's my secret, because it just feels better to slow down. It's more relaxing.
I like the way you listen to your body. This is really good.
Yeah, you look calmer already, Rufus. You look like...
Oh, I'm learning patience too.
Hi, Francine.
Well, hi, Frank. Sometimes when I'm at my slop bowl and the slop isn't being delivered fast, I find myself feeling very desperate, and I start snorting very quickly.
Oh, I understand. I get like that with my dog food.
Do you ever get impatient like Rufus and Francine?
I get like that with just about everything in life.
Oh, Sarah, why don't we all just take a deep breath? Everybody, 1,
Yes, let's all
2,
take...
3.
Yeah, that feels better already.
Yeah, and even while we're taking that deep breath, we could affirm that all is well right now.
Yes, all is well. And I still get impatient sometimes. Like right now, I'm chomping at the bit to go to the bank, and I'm already finding that taking these deep breaths is calming me down.
Oh, that is so good. I'm going to go grab Fernando and see if he can come talk to you.
Yeah, let's bring on Fernando.
Okay,
What, Fernando?
Yeah,
How do
sometimes
you
when
do?
I am flying from tree to tree and I am searching for that yummy mango, I get very, very, very impatient if that mango doesn't fall off the tree right when I want it to. Don't like it.
Wow, it's interesting to learn that you get impatient, because it seems like with your ability to fly, you could get to where you're going, like, immediately.
Oh, but
Here's a review question. What makes Fernando get impatient? And Rufus and Francine?
there are always things that I want that are not happening at the moment. And then I notice my feathers get all furled up and my beak takes on a new texture, and I don't like my tongue starts tasting this impatience taste. So I am going to take a deep breath
Take a
with
deep breath, yes. That's better. Does that feel better, Fernando?
I am much better now.
When you're calmer, I bet you fly better.
I do. My wingspan increases when I am relaxed. And I can float on the currents of the air much better.
your attention is sharper.
Yes, I can see better. Thank you, Frank. This has been wonderful.
You have ticklish feet?
Oh. Do that again. Oh. Okay, no more.
It's been good chatting with you, Fernando.
Nice talking to you too, Frank. Okay, everybody out there in video land and TV land, remember that all is well in this moment and you can take a deep breath. Okay, bye. I just want to say that I've been listening backstage, and I really appreciate it, because oftentimes I find myself getting my dander quite in a snit, and my brain just wants everything to work out just so, and life is not working that way, and so I appreciate you.
Thank you, Millie. Yeah.
Yes.
So were you practicing the breaths, the deep breaths?
I was practicing backstage. Let me see if I can do it now. To adjust my nose. There we go. Let's see. I'm going to try breathing through my nostrils this time.
Okay. How do you feel now?
That was very nice.
You definitely have a calmer look on your face, Millie.
Yes. So remember, calmness and patience is just a breath away. Bye-bye. Wow, guys, that's really helping. That's helping me. I need this message. I need to remember this a lot. And sometimes breathing through the nose is really good for connecting you to your body. You know what I mean? Like you can really feel all your body when you breathe through your nose. Whereas when you breathe through your mouth, you can be out of your body. But when you breathe through your nose, you have to really be in it. And I think Frank needs to go to the bank now. So we'll say goodbye. Thanks for watching.
It was a snow day, lots of snow.
Check out the snow. This is our front yard. It doesn't snow too often here in Portland, but sometimes we'll get 1 or 2 snows in the winter. I just wanted to share the snow with you. Oh, it's a snowy morning in Portland. The sun is shining bright. Oh, it's a snowy morning in Portland. And what's usually green is white. 'Cause the grass is covered with so much snow. Snow is magical, this we know. Frank actually is staying home for an extra hour because he can't get out. We have a hill next to our house, and it's hard to drive up that hill. Okay, here's our little snowy place. See now, you can see the rabbit is covered with, the gnome is totally covered with snow. Look at his hat. Let's uncover his face. Sorry, Mr. Gnome. Where's his nose? I can't even see his nose. Oh, there's his nose down there. Mr. Gnome is covered with snow. Mr. Rabbit is covered with snow. I'm going to dust off his head. Can you see now, Mr. Rabbit? And the baby bunnies are covered with snow too. Actually, I think this one's Mrs. Rabbit and this is Baby Rabbit. And the angel is covered with snow. Angel, she's praying. And the frog is totally covered in snow. Mr. Frog, you're all covered in snow. Oh my gosh, Mr. Frog. Mr. Frog's all covered in snow. Okay, just wanted to show you guys.
On Martin Luther King Jr.'s celebration day, we went to see a wonderful man named Yusuf Sibide. And he plays an African instrument called the Cora. And of course he sings too, really beautifully. So before we start this episode, I just want to apologize for my hair. I forgot to brush it in this section. I woke up and I was so excited about teaching you guys about instruments that I forgot to brush the back of my hair. So it looks like a bird's nest. So please forgive me. I just wanted to say that. Okay.
Ready? I'm just going to show you a few basic musical things. So we talked about the scale. C, this is starting from the bass note C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So with musical notes, it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then there's no H. It starts over at A again. It's kind of, isn't that weird? I don't know why it's like that. But a scale can begin on any note. So this is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. If I begin on A, it would be, well, let me see. Here's my cello. My cello can show us where a C is. If it's in tune, the cello notes are A, D, G, and C. So C starts here. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And then G. Do a scale from G. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. F sharp, G. I'll tell you about sharps and flats another time. So I'm not going to sing the other ones, but you get the idea.
Here's a question. What do you call the 8 notes on the paper that Sarah was singing? Think about it. You may want to stop and go back and find the answer. Answer: a musical scale.
So instruments have different strings. And my guitar has, oh, it's not in there. Where's my guitar? Oh, it's over here. My guitar has, well, first let me ask you guys, which one has more strings? Which one has more strings? The guitar or the cello? Can you get it? Can you see him, honey? Frank's filming. So the cello has 1, 2, 3. If you said the guitar, you're right, because the guitar has 6 strings and the cello has 4 strings. So the guitar has 2 more strings than the cello, and it has different strings. It has E, G, E, E, A, D, G, B, E. Right? And the ukulele, how many strings does it have? This is a bright silver sparkly ukulele that my friend Judy gave me. It has 4 strings. And I don't exactly know the names of them, but by the time I make this video, I'll put the names of them on there. So there's just some different instruments, right?
Here is a question. Here is a question. Do you know the answer? Think about it for a bit. You can go back and look. And here's the answer. The cello, the guitar, and the ukulele.
These are all
Now for
stringed
percussive instruments.
Now, there's also instruments called percussion. Percussive instruments make sounds when you strike them. You have to hit them to have them make a sound. And this is a drum. This is called a hoop drum. And the Native Americans play hoop drums. And then there's also a djembe. Djembes, you hold them between your legs like this. And you play with your hands. And this is also a percussive instrument. Percussion. And then of course we played the crystal bowls in our first episode, didn't we? These are also percussive. And then just a couple of weeks ago, I got a new instrument, which is called a gong. Gong is a very special sound. If I hit it with the wood, hit it with the softer part. Cool. So that's just a bit about instruments. And now, Frank, follow me to the piano for a moment.
Question time. What are the 3 percussive instruments you just saw?
And then, this is a wind instrument. Wind instruments make a sound when the wind blows through them. And the wind in this case is my breath. And that's a wind instrument. Okay, Rufus has a question for you.
Okay, everybody, what kind of instrument is a piano?
What do you think? What kind of instrument is a piano?
Well, if we were to open the lid of the piano, you would see that when Sarah strikes a key, there's a hammer. There is a hammer in there that strikes down and goes boom, and it hits on a string.
Wonder if the piano could be considered a string instrument. Because the hammer hits down on the string. Well, I guess that's a good question, Rufus. Is the piano a string instrument or is it a percussive instrument? I'm going to Google that and get back to you. Or you can pause the video and Google it and get the answer before we do.
So guess what we found out? We found out that the piano is both percussive and stringed. It's percussive because it has a hammer that hits down, and it's stringed because the hammer hits on a string. Look it up on YouTube, how a piano works. Make sure you put for kids, otherwise you'll get some super complex thing that I didn't even want to deal with. How a piano works for kids. Go to YouTube and check it out. percussive, and string. I love how we get to find these things out. New things are fun to find out. Okay.
That would be cool. Okay, Frank, I think we made our video about instruments. All right.
Thanks. Kitty stepped on the lock in the car, so they locked themselves in. And now we're waiting for the locksmith. Hello, kitties in the car. How are you, kitties in the car? Oh, we're in the car. We want to come out. I'm going to lay on my back in the cutest position ever.
Check the one in the front.
And now there's two more in the front. There's two more in the front. Where are you, baby?
From the dashboard.
God, the reflection's really hard to see. Oh, you're on the dashboard. Hi, baby. You're in a movie. We're coming to get you out. They don't seem to care.
They're really not
Cutie. See this one down here? I can't really see him. Kitty, kitty, kitty.
That's Grandma Sophie.
Grandma Sophie. There she is right there. All these reflections, you can't really see her. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. And, okay, we're waiting for the locksmith. You haven't moved. You're still in that cute position. He needs CPR. Is that Joopy on his back?
That's Hopi.
Joopy. You need to do CPR on Hopi. Look at that. Okay. Now go walk over the lock button. Hi, 4 little kittens sleeping on the bed. 4 little kittens. Meow, 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 said the kittens. Meow, 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 said the mama. 4 little kittens sleeping on the bed. Hi.
And now I'm going to introduce you to my good friends, Indy and Sylvie.
I wonder who's making that sound.
Woodpecker?
Is it a
No.
woodpecker?
I don't know.
There's a dragonfly. Did you bite your cheek? Your lip?
I do that too sometimes.
Yeah.
Me too.
It hurts, huh? When you bite your cheek.
Yep, it heals. It heals. All things heal. We should get a selfie of all of us, and then
Yeah.
and then a selfie.
Here to be engaged.
She's here to be engaged. Hi, Andy.
It's amazing.
This was a little park in Port Townsend where they had a nice little creek, and we went there for the day on our visit this last summer in July. And this is me with Sylvie. Francine, Indy put pink shoes on me, pink sparkly shoes. Yep, and she tried those shoes on me too. This is Gus. Indy's funny.
He's filled with
Had
puppets.
fun with the puppets in the car.
And what does Dragon say?
She was giving them all different voices.
He's licking everybody with his tongue. He is.
What about the parrot?
What does the parrot say?
He says,
Tweet, tweet, tweet. He says tweet, tweet, tweet. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Well, what does the doggy say?
woof.
Woof, woof, woof. Where's the froggy?
What? I think he's behind you. There he is.
Where's the lammy? Oh, there's a lammy. Where's the giraffe?
What's here?
Over there.
Now to take you to fairyland with my cello loop.
Hi everyone, I'm here in my magenta fairy cape. I just want to talk to you a little bit about the process of creating this fun slideshow. I started out on my cello and this happy little tune just happened. And then later I said, ooh, I really want to put some visuals to that and make a fairy fantasy land creation for kids. And so today I just finished putting the visuals in, and that's the way this whole thing happened. So I really hope you enjoy it. I'll have a teeny bit of me playing my cello just to show you how the song happened. And then we'll go straight into the fantasy fairyland journey. It's not really a fantasy, right? Because fairies and elves and all these beautiful creatures really do exist. Maybe someday we'll really be able to see them. Okay, so much love. Hope you enjoy. Sarah Sparkle saying, enjoy. Hi everybody, I'm just building a little cello loop. And it's like a nature kingdom cello loop. Definitely feels like we're outside. In fact, next time I think I'll loop outside. One day
All the kingdoms of
Let's
the
play.
earth, celebrating,
Let's
joyfully
celebrate
that they've given birth.
being alive.
The fairies and the elves were dancing in circles of light. And all of the beautiful nature was filled with such delight. Right underneath your nose, in the subtle place of your heart, you can remember of all of life you are a part.
I am a
La
part
la 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 la,
of all of
la
life.
la 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 la.
With the celebration,
One day is today. Every day is a time to play.
every
Let the
day.
creatures of the elven realms show you what it is to be today.
We will show you.
La 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 la.
We will show you.
La 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 la
La la la la la.
That's a fairy sliding down a flower petal into the nectar of the rose. Slippery,
Oh, that's
slippery,
fun!
to play.
Oh, that's fun! Let's do it again!
That's a big bullfrog croaking merry sounds. That's a bumblebee flapping wings.
That's our show for today. We hope you had a real good time. May you bloom and grow in your own special way. We'll see you again next time. Bye, everybody.